Mr. Briscoe, what brings you to town?
Hi, Eddie. How you doing?
I thought that you stayed in that cozy little office in Edmonton.
Well, it's that time of year. I'm covering for Gilbert. He's gone down to Minnesota.
You can't fool me. You came to have a look at Lissick, didn't you?
Just came to see a game, Eddie.
You cagey old devil.
We'll be seeing you, Eddie.
You're Fred Briscoe, right?
I am.
I'm Harry Lissick. It's my boy out there.
Good player.
Damn right he's a good player. They built the team around him.
A lot of good players out there, Mr. Lissick.
Don't play coy with me, Briscoe. You're the chief scout for the Oilers. You gonna draft him or not?
He's on our list, along with a few others.
His heart's set on playing with the Oilers. Be ashamed to see him go to another team.
That's a chance we'll have to take. I imagine a few teams have their eye on him, eh?
You can say that again. There's at least 6 scouts asking about Jamie.
Then you don't need to worry about him being drafted.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. The thing is, see, I'd like to see him get picked in the first round, preferably by Edmonton.
Why Edmonton?
Well, I've been doing a little scouting myself. You could use another good center. Sure, you got Gretzky, but he's not going to last forever. My boy's going to be the pride of the Oilers.
Well, it's been nice talking to you, Mr. Lissick.
Hey, come over to the house while you're in town. Meet the boy. I think you'll be impressed.
Excuse me. I got work to do at the hotel.
Well, don't think that kind of thing's going to get you anywhere, Briscoe. You hear me? Good God Almighty.
Little harder. Hustle up now, Jamie.
Move it, kid.
Got lost.
Where's Jamie and Dad?
Where do you think they are? Still at the rink.
Keith, run down there and remind them that they do have to eat breakfast. And Jamie's running late. He'll never make it to school on time.
Oh, come on, Mom. Get Jody to go down there. I'll be late, too.
Keith, it's only 2 blocks. Besides, you were complaining that you're not getting enough jogging in. Well, big guy, here's your chance.
Thanks, Mom.
Just a few more weeks and we'll be all set. Got to keep pouring it on through the playoffs, though. And forget that jerk on the left wing. You're just trying to make him look good.
Hey, you guys.
What do you want?
Chow down. Time to fatten the sacred calf.
Get out of here.
Keith, you're the straggler today. Jamie and Jody have left already.
It's supposed to be too much to ask if you even cracked the book last night.
Give me a break, will ya? I studied all night. I'm gonna ace this one, Mickey Mouse.
That kind of attitude won't get you very far in university, smart guy. With grade 12 marks like yours, why even Jamie'd find it hard.
Stuff it.
What? Why, that good for nothing?
Let it drop, Harry.
I can't let him talk to me like that.
You shouldn't compare the two of them. You know that by now.
You know where he was last night? Out with that gang at the beer parlor again.
Shh. You have got to stop comparing them, Harry. They're 2 very different boys. Keith will find his way in time.
Oh, I did it again, didn't I?
I'm afraid so.
It's this damn draft coming up. It's starting to get to me.
Huh? Have you discussed it with Jamie?
No, he's got enough to think about.
Well, maybe it's bothering him, too.
Jamie? Nah. Nothing ever phases him.
He doesn't show things like Keith. He keeps it all inside.
Ah.
Geez, I'd really like to, Marcy, but I got about 6 experiments to finish for Mr. Halliday before the next road trip. Maybe Wednesday night.
Hey, Jambone, you know the rules.
Yeah, no puck bunnies till the weekend,
I was only talking.
Oh,
you
come
guys.
on, so your Wednesday night came out after the big thing. Yeah, where you gonna take it? What's the name?
Pardon me, miss. I work for a hockey team that is interested in Jamie Lissick. Can you spare a few minutes?
Mr. Halliday, Mr. Briscoe to see you. He's got an appointment.
Oh, yes. Could you bring in young Lissick's file, please?
I imagine you get tired of this.
Not at all. In Jamie's case, it's a pleasure. He keeps up with his work, even on the road. He's a member of the drama club and an accomplished musician.
An achiever.
Very much. But, well, he's also a bit of a dreamer. And sometimes he seems sort of troubled.
Hey, Pops, want a beer?
I can help myself.
Up to you.
And if you're going to be sucking up all the beer, at least you could replenish the supply once in a while.
Harry.
I'm getting an aspirin.
Hi, Keith.
What's wrong?
Dad's bugging him, I can tell.
Well, let's say we cheer him up a little here, huh, sis?
An arpeggio, please. I've been looking for someone between the fire and the flame. We're all looking for something to ease the pain. Now who can you turn to when it's all black and white? And the winners are losers. You see it every night.
What is going on down there? He is supposed to be studying for his finals. He's going to blow this year, I swear it.
The more you swear it, the likelier it is. You are riding him too hard.
Okay, so what am I doing wrong? Most parents don't even care. I gave him every advantage.
He tried to be the hockey player you wanted, Harry. He tried very hard.
Except when it counted.
Except when it counted for you.
Well, now look at him, pretending to be a university student. Let him throw his life away. Jamie will make up for him. Just you watch.
Will he? How?
By God, if you could have seen him play last night, Karen, he's a cinch for MVP. You know, you should come out and see your son play in a hockey game once in a while. He is the talk of the town, you know.
You know very well why I don't see hockey games anymore.
Karen, it's not violence, it is hard hitting.
Oh, is that what they call it now? Let's see. Last year it was called vigorous body checking, wasn't it?
It is part of the game.
Part of the game. That part of the game almost crippled Keith. I will never again sit helpless away and watch a son of mine slammed into the boards by some brute who is just part of the game.
Karen, it is the dream of every kid to...
No, Harry, it is your dream. You keep riding Jamie like this, and so help me, it's going to be lights out. You hear me, Harry? Lights out.
Karen, I can't stand negative thinking. That's what's wrong with this family. If you don't think MVP, you can't win MVP.
Well, BHD.
BHD?
Big hairy deal.
Watch it.
Come and eat. Jamie has to leave by 7.
We're gonna get her right now.
Hey, no body checking on the stairs. Back off.
You?
I'll drill ya.
I'll never play hockey again.
Yeah, good you.
Hey, no picking on the little guys, Tiger. This isn't junior.
She's gonna try that on the ice one of these times, and pow!
So I get hit all the time. They can't stop me, can they, Dad?
You're a real mucker, Princess.
Jody.
May the Lord make us grateful for our food, our family, and our good fortune. Amen.
Amen.
So, who do you guys know got first in the playoffs?
Jody.
Either Prince Albert or Lethbridge. They're fighting it out tonight.
Yeah, to see who gets creamed.
Jamie, maybe it's time we started talking agent.
Oh my God.
What for?
These guys like Briscoe are sharks. You gotta get professional advice.
Dad, the draft is over 3 weeks away. I have to concentrate on the playoffs.
Just let me handle this, okay? Every good prospect has an agent. Look at Gretzky. How do you think he gets all those TV commercials?
Because he's got a pretty face, not like this out.
That's enough out of you, cement head.
Really, Harry?
No, that's okay. He's entitled to his ignorant opinion. Just tell me one thing, Pops. What if Mr. Starr here doesn't make the big leagues? What are you going to do then? Hang yourself?
You ungrateful son of a bitch. After all the time I spent coaching you, you turn around and shove it in my face?
Yeah!
Back here!
Dad, don't.
He can't talk to me like that, not while he is living in this house.
Well, he feels bad enough as it is. Don't make it worse.
Did you hear what he said about you? He's jealous, spiteful.
Well, maybe he's right.
What?
Dad, I'm playing for the Pats now, and that's all I want to think about right now. Let's just not count our chickens, okay? Anything can happen in the draft.
Don't you worry about the draft, buddy. I got an agent on side who's going to take care of that.
Dad, I don't even want to... I'm not sure I want to play in the NHL.
Jamie.
What did you say?
Well, Keith was a real good player, and he never got picked.
Keith was a bum. I brought him up all the way from Tier 2, and in his last year of eligibility, he laid down and he died.
Well, let's just not take anything for granted, okay? I'm already playing for a team. Till we win the cup, anyway.
Well, let's eat before it all gets cold.
Guess who called last night?
Who?
Detroit.
Geez, Detroit.
Yeah, I told him I was acting as your agent for now and to come and see me after the draft.
Detroit.
BHD, they're not even in the running. Anyway, they'll be at the game, which we're ready for, right?
Right.
Okay, Jamie boy, get in there and shower down. It's getting late. Your mother will be wondering what happened to us. I'll take care of you, dear. Go ahead. Well. Briscoe, isn't it?
That's right, Mr. Lissick.
Harry, forget the mister. How long you been watching?
Oh, just a little while. I was hoping for a chance to talk to your boy.
Well, as you can understand, Briscoe, I'd rather he don't break his concentration on the game. But anything you wanted to say to Jamie, you can tell me. So how can I help you, Briscoe?
Your boy looks relaxed.
He's in great shape. But you know that. He didn't come here to talk about his shape.
Does he have an agent yet?
I'm acting as his agent until we get a playing contract.
Good. I think that's wise.
Yeah?
Yeah. A boy needs somebody he can trust. And you don't have to know a lot to be an agent.
So what's the bottom line, Scout?
He's not on the Oiler list, Harry.
You're bluffing.
I'll tell you something, Harry. My club spent $500,000 last year just scouting players. If we're lucky, we might get one that'll make the team.
So,
there's no allowance for error. And I'm not sure your boy's going to make it in the NHL.
You're crazy.
Oh, he's fast. And smart. One of the best playmakers I've seen in the juniors. But it takes more than that. Huge ambition. Incredible drive.
You've seen the stats. You know what he can do. Don't tell me about drive. He wants to do it. We're gonna make it.
But you're not him, Harry. And he's not you. It can only be destructive for your son if you keep pushing him like this. He has to have the fire in his belly, not you.
Okay, let's start thinking about it. Let's get ready out here. Okay, I'm not going to give you a big talk tonight. You know what we need, right, Sparky?
Hustle.
What do we need, guys?
Hustle.
Come on, now, let's be ready, guys. Let's be ready. Let's go. Okay, last game we gave it up in the third period. Tonight we got to play 60 minutes, not 40. Now, right now we got to get out and win this first period. Now, what do we got to do to make the system work?
Skate.
What do we got to do, guys?
Skate.
All right, two-man forechecking. First guy takes a man, second guy takes a puck. The game will look after itself. Now let's have a few seconds of silence. Dear Lord, we're humbly grateful for the many blessings you've given us this year. Help these young men defeat their weaknesses and overcome their failings, and help them serve in your divine plan, whatever it may be. So help me God, no mistake. Let's go!
Hey, so what did he get, guys?
Great job, guys. Proud of you, I really am. No curfew tonight. Go out, celebrate the victory. Have a good time. We'll see you Saturday at team get together. Great season, champ.
Yeah, you too, Coach.
Coming back next year.
If you want me.
Well, we'll always have a spot for you. What about the draft?
I don't know.
I had a chance to talk to Briscoe today. The Oilers aren't signing you.
They're not?
He's not sure you're ready yet. They're looking for killers, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. What do you think, Coach?
Well, I know you love hockey, but he could be right. You gotta crave the big league more than anything. That's what they're looking for.
It's gonna be hard on Dad.
Yeah, well, you want me to talk?
I better tell him. It's gotta come down to it sooner or later.
Well, good luck. See you Saturday.
Thanks, Coach.
Jamie!
Jody.
Way to go, man.
Thanks. What's Dad doing?
Dad's on the phone to Montreal.
Good God.
It's got nothing to do with who I am. I tell you, this kid's the greatest hockey player you ever... What'd you do that for?
We won, Dad. We're in the cup.
You know who that was on the phone? The general manager of the Montreal Canadiens. That's who.
We won, Dad. Come on, let's go home.
Why can't I make you understand? We gotta strike while the iron's hot. The papers will be full of this game tomorrow, clear across the country.
Yeah, well, I talked it over with the coach, and he and I hope I don't get drafted at all.
Are you crazy? There's 1,000 kids out there who'd kill for a chance like you got. You can't just turn your back.
I can. And I will. Look, Dad, I got the rest of my life ahead of me. Not just 10 years of pro hockey.
What are you talking about? I got eyes. You're the star of every team you ever played for. You love hockey.
Yeah, that's right, Dad. I love hockey. I wish I could play it forever. I'm just not sure I want to play it for money, that's all. I think I might go to university, Dad. I could keep playing and learning. Maybe consider the pros in a few years, when I'm ready for it.
You can't do this to me. I got people bidding.
Dad, let's go home and celebrate. Mom's waiting.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, Dad.
It's a bloody conspiracy.
Okay, Maxie, lights out.